Hey fam bam, welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things embodiment, entrepreneurship, and living your best, most delicious dream life. This is Bunny, if you have not met him already. Today I want to talk about how to manifest everything you want in the next 5 years. I know that people talk about manifesting everything in the next month or today, or manifest $1 million tonight while you sleep. Shut up. A 5-year plan is where the goods are actually at. And so many people will actually say this. It says this in finance books. It crosses over into so many genres for a reason, okay? So, let's just put Bunny there because I'm going to keep playing. Sorry. As usual, I have my notes. I write everything on my phone and then I translate it over to my iPad because it's the same application, so thank you, Apple. So I want to run through how to actually manifest everything you want in the next 5 years. I don't believe in this manifest everything in a week, get the lotto and change your life, all that crap. I think it's little bits every single day. The little steps, but also knowing the big vision, because if you don't know the big vision, you don't know what you're working towards, the little steps just kind of get lost in the mud. All right. To preface this, I have literally done so much work on manifestation and spirituality, and I have literally written a course on how to up-level your life and be more embodied and things like this. So if you want to check that out, I will link the first video above. It is completely free. It's a great intro, and then you can decide if you want to take the actual course, but make sure to do it after this one. So manifesting everything you want literally starts with knowing what you want, and this can often be the hardest step of the process. As people, we are always getting bombarded with ads and bosses and just people telling us how we should live our lives, what we should desire, and how exactly we should work towards that, which I think is total bull, because nobody knows how you want to live, nobody knows exactly how you want to feel on a day-to-day basis, and nobody knows exactly what it is that's going to make you feel safe, that's going to make you feel worthy, that's going to help overcome the limiting beliefs that you get from your childhood. All of these things are so individual, so it's really up to you to make the plan and then utilize whatever resources you have available to you, free ones like this, or paid mentorships, or courses, or books, or anything in order to get to where you want to be. So a great tip to knowing what you want is to meditate on it. Again, this does not have to be done in an hour. You can do it as a short little exercise. And maybe if it works for you, then you can do short little exercises for a week every single day, or twice a day for a week, or once every couple days for a month, so that you can get clear on the full picture. Because as I said, it is so different for everyone, and it can take literally so much time to work through all of those limiting beliefs and things like that, just to get to, oh, actually, this is what I want. They've told me that I want this, but actually this is the thing. So you need to spend time actually deciding what you want, getting clear on it. And obviously, the more you do this, the easier it gets, the more clarity you'll get, and the deeper levels that you can go. So meditate on them, write vision boards, you can print out pictures, you can write lists, you can write little mind map bubble thingies. Find something that works for you and just make sure you do it. And then find out what are some little steps that you can take in order to get you there. If your dream is to buy a house, can you invest $50 a week into a good something? Like, everybody has their thing. If you want to invest into stocks, if you want to invest into something with compound interest, I will link below the tool that I use that automatically trades in the foreign exchange market for me. You can also do, there's literally so many things out there. I recommend not putting it all into crypto, maybe put a little side bit in, but have a set number, 5 to 10%. 10% is obviously better. If you can do more, do more. 10% of your weekly income, it's straight into this magical thing which is going to compoundly make you interest, because the banks are terrible and they make money off you making a tiny amount, which doesn't really equate to anything because of depreciation. Conversation for another day. Yeah, once you figure out what you want, you can actually have a vision for it. You can put in a set amount every week. If what you want is a YouTube channel, for example, start working towards it. Set aside time every week, maybe even every day, whatever works for you, because everybody's brain works differently with this. Set aside time so that you can watch one YouTube video, say, per week, of how to start your YouTube channel or what to know. But after you spent 2 to 4 weeks researching, make sure you just start. I literally film all of my stuff on my phone. I didn't buy any gear. Now I have like a little ring light, but they're cheap, it's fine. And I have a little Yeti microphone. It's fine, it does the trick. I literally have a video on how to film, edit, and publish your first YouTube video. So I will link that above or below or somewhere. It doesn't have to be YouTube, it doesn't have to be saving for a house. Just start doing the little things each and every day. Another point is you need to recognize there are going to be seasons in your life. Over the next 5 years, you're going to have seasons where you maybe research and you spend more time, usually like in winter or something, when you're more cozy and you don't have as much energy necessarily, you don't want to be outside more and like doing, it's less doing and more absorbing, I would say. You can absorb and read and prepare for the next chapter. So say spring and summer, you get a year's worth of work done or a year's worth of saving, or you just literally pump out all this content or whatever it is that you're working towards, and then you can go back into a season of, okay, I've done that, I want to elevate, I want to up level again, how can we do this better, more efficiently this time? There are going to be seasons. You're not going to be able to work like a horse every moment of every day for the next 5 years. And if anybody tells you that, they're wrong, or they have just the type of personality that is totally working with that, because most people do not. The next point on our little list is to notice the things that you do every day, the habits that you have that are A, helping you get to where you want to be, or B, really stopping you getting to where you want to be. If you spend a lot of money on Uber Eats and you're trying to save for a house, if you put that Uber Eats money into your house investment little pool, you will have a house in 10 to 20 years with the right savings / compound interest account, okay? That is how simple it is, but that's going to take a lot of mind work, a lot of preparation, which requires time and effort, but you need to know that it's going to be worth it. This is something that I am doing at the moment. I'm really trying to hone in on not spending just because I'm really lazy and we have a whole fridge of food that we just spend so much money on, but I still get Uber Eats, which also gives me no nutrition because I usually get like stuff that's not very good for me. If I'm going to do it, there's going to be a reason. It's going to fuel my day. I'm going to have a huge content day, and it actually helps, saves me time, saves me effort, and helps literally get me where I want to be because I have more energy and time to focus on this. So there are definitely times, but you don't need to do it just because. The other thing is exercise. Also something I'm working on, especially as we get more into spring and summer. I want to exercise not to look a certain way, which has been a problem of my past, which is why I stopped working out altogether for a while, because I was only doing it to look a certain way, and obviously it was just not healthy, and it triggered a lot of traumas and bad mindset stuff. So we won't go into it, but I am working on exercising more just to enjoy being in the body that I'm in, to have more energy for the things I want to do, because I'm doing a lot. I'm working part-time, plus doing this, plus helping support my partner and trying to be there for friends and family and my growing YouTube family. So there's a lot of stuff that I have going on, and I find that when I eat healthier and exercise, I sleep better, I have more energy for day-to-day stuff, I feel stronger, and I also feel more proud of myself because I've like got through. I also have those endorphins, the more endorphin rush, like we love that stuff. it helps me be more productive. So meditate, exercise, eat healthier, get clear in what you want, do mind maps or print out pictures, lists, whatever you have to do. Have your space, have like a little corner where you can go to in your house, where you literally just can be there and be like, okay, I feel it, everything around me is exactly what I want. I'm literally manifesting the life that I want. Maybe you want a partner. You need to read some more books about self-development, about communicating with your partner, try different exercises, try dating different people. I have a couple of books that really helped me on my journey. I'll also link them below. There's always resources out there once you figure out what you want. So figure it out, take the steps to get there. I'd recommend as well every 6 months and 12 months to do a little check-in with yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself day to day, especially as you first get going. Just allow it to kind of snowball, and if you have a day off or a week off, that's totally okay. Again, as I said, seasons, work with the seasons you're in. You might have shorter seasons, longer seasons, they might change. Just try and adapt to what's going on in your life and make it work for you. I guarantee you, if you stick to these points, you do the work, you show up for yourself, and you show up with love for yourself as well, love and compassion for yourself and for your journey, and acknowledge that what you're supposed to get in the 5 years will get you to where you want to be. It might not be buying a house in 5 years, but you might actually have enough to really get that compound interest going, or to support another endeavor which will make you the money for that. Have your big visions and then have your goals for the next 5 years and just see how far you can get. Okay, that is it for today. Bunny says hi and thank you, and we are so proud of you for where you are and where you are going, how far you've already come. If you have any questions, leave them below in the comments. Feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. Make sure to like and subscribe, and any questions for the community, also feel free to leave them below. Okay, I love you. See you in the next video.